of us have needs. Our needs, our what we want in life, our urge, they define us, isn't it? Need theory, also known as the three needs theory, proposed by psychologist David McClelland, is a motivational model that attempts to explain how the needs for achievement, affiliation, and power affect the actions of people from a managerial context. This model was developed in the 1960s, 2 decades after Maslow's hierarchy of needs was first proposed in early 1940s. McClelland stated that we all have these three types of motivation, regardless of our age, our gender, our race, or our culture. The type of motivation by which each individual is driven derives from their life experiences and the opinions of their culture. This need theory is often taught in classes concerning management or organizational behavior. So basically, our needs, our urges, our wants in life, they define us. So psychology tries to explain how our needs are controlled or how our mind actually creates the needs that we have, which are unique to every person. So one of the theories is McClelland's need theory, which identifies three kinds of needs: the need for achievement, the need for affiliation, and the need for power. So McClelland believes that every individual has these three needs, right? And the person is unique, every person is unique because every person has a different combination of these needs. People who have a need for achievement prefer to work on tasks of moderate difficulty in which results are based on their efforts rather than on anything else to receive feedback on their work, right? So they prefer to work on tasks with moderate difficulty. Achievement based individuals, they tend to avoid both high risk and low risk situations. Low risk situations are seen as too easy to be valid, and high risk situations are seen as based more on the luck of the situation rather than the achievements that the individual made. This personality type is motivated by accomplishment in the workplace and an employment hierarchy with promotional positions. The next is the need for affiliation. People who have a need for affiliation prefer to spend time creating and maintaining social relationships. They enjoy being part of groups. They are more extroverted and they like the company of people. They have a desire to belong somewhere, to feel loved and accepted. People in this group tend to adhere to the norms of the culture in that workplace and typically do not change the norms of the workplace for fear of rejection. They prefer collaboration over competition, and they don't like situations which are very high risk or with high uncertainty. So the people who have a need for affiliation work well in areas based on the social interactions like customer service or client interaction positions. So this need can be considered similar to the need of what Abraham Maslow identified as need for belongingness, right? And the third is need for power. People who have a need for power prefer to work and place a high value on discipline. The downside to this motivational type is that group goals can become zero sum in nature. So that is, for one person to win, another must lose. If you have to win, you have to defeat the other person. This is the attitude that they have, a very competitive attitude. However, this can be positively applied to help accomplish group goals and to help others in the group feel competent about their work. A person motivated by this need enjoys status recognition, wins arguments, he enjoys competition and influencing others. With this motivational type comes a need for personal prestige and a constant need for better personal status. So Macallan's research showed that 86% of population are dominant in one, two, or all of the three types of motivation or three types of needs. So most of the people, 86% of people have these three needs, but they are dominant in one or the other need. Right? So his subsequent research, which published in 1977 Harvard Business Review article, found that those in the top management positions, they had a high need for power and a low need for affiliation. His research also found that people with a high need for achievement will do best when given their projects where they can succeed through their own efforts. Although individuals with a strong need for achievement can be successful lower level managers, they are usually weeded out before reaching top management positions. He also found that people with a high need for affiliation may not be good top managers but are generally happier and can be highly successful in non leadership roles such as foreign service. So basically, to sum up, what he was trying to say is that all of us have three types of needs. So all our needs can be categorized broadly into these three categories: the need for power, need for affiliation, and need for achievement. And every person is dominant in one or the other needs. It is these needs, three types of needs, which actually dictate our personality and what kind of person we'll become, what kind of careers we'll choose, what kind of life decisions or personal decisions we'll make. This is the theory of needs given by David McClelland. Thank you so much for listening.